Hello beginning band students, my name is Mrs. Preslin and I'm here today to show you a thing or two about playing the flute. So if you missed the super lesson or you just need a refresher, then you've come to the right place. We're going to begin by showing you how to take the instrument out of its case and get a sound. Now I would always tell you to put the case on the floor because if it's on your lap it could fall off and the parts could go everywhere, but I'm going to show you it on my lap just so you can see the inside of the case and the different parts of the instrument. Now I have a very old case, so I have a knob that you push over and then pull the lid up. Most of you will have latches, so you just lift the latches and open the lid. First we're going to find, this is called the head joint, and this is the piece that you blow across to make the sound. So we're just going to take this by itself first, and the part that goes open you're going to put off to your right and cover up with your right hand, and then hold the other side with your left hand. So the first thing you want to do is put your bottom lip right here, and you're going to cover up half of the hole, and then blow across it like you're blowing across a pop bottle, and pretend like you're blowing out an invisible candle right in front of you. Now if you have too much of the hole covered with your bottom lip, it sounds like that. If you don't have enough of the hole covered, you can't get a sound either. So make sure you're covering exactly half of the hole. Then once you get a really good sound, remove your right hand and try it again. And that's how you get your first sound. Now we're going to attach it to the rest of the instrument. So find the biggest piece, and this is called the body joint, and you're going to put that into the head joint. If you put it on backwards, it won't fit. So just make it fit in there, twist and push, and then find the smallest piece, and this is called the foot joint. And that's going to go in this way. Again, if it doesn't fit, then it's on backwards. Now once you get it put together, you want to make sure that you get it lined up. So here's a picture to help you show you the names of the parts and how to line up the keys. So when you put it together, you want to make sure that you line the hole up on the mouthpiece with all of the keys along the body joint. And then with the foot joint, you have a circle here and a circle here. Don't line those up together. You want them to be offset from each other so that these are lined up like so. Now we're going to talk about where to put your hands because there's a lot of buttons on this thing. So with your left hand, this is going to go underneath, and you're going to support the weight with this part of your hand underneath, and then the thumb is going to go on this key, not the circular key, but the key next to it. And then the first finger on the left hand is going to go on this key, not the first one, but the second one. Then you're going to skip this key and go to this one with the next finger. And then the next finger goes here, and then this sticks out for the pinky. So that's what you do with your left hand. With the right hand, this is going to go over the other way. Not like this, but like this. So you're going to put your pinky on this button on the foot joint. This is the only key on the foot joint you're going to use. And then 4, 3, 2. The thumb is not pressing a button, it's just supporting the weight of the flute. So now I'm going to show you the first 3 notes that the book teaches you. We're going to start with B flat. So first we're going to press down the thumb on the left hand, the first finger on the left hand, the pinky on the right hand, and the first finger on the right hand. And then do the same thing you did before on the head joint. And now you've played your first note. Now to go from B flat to C, that's the second note in the book, we're going to keep the fingers the same. You're just going to lift up the first finger on the left hand and the first finger on the right hand. Keep the pinky down and the thumb down. For D, this is the tricky part. Everything that's up goes down, and everything that's pressed down comes up. So it's exactly the opposite. Now if we go back to C, we put these back down, and back to B flat. Now that takes a lot of practice, but you can always check the book and it'll show you which fingers to press down. Something that might help you too is if you can't remember which fingers to press down, you can put little pieces of tape or little stickers on the keys, and that'll help you remember too. So then you can feel where your fingers go. So now we've done our first 3 notes, Now I'm going to show you how to take it apart and put it back in the case. Again, you would leave your case on the floor, not on your lap. Open your case back up. And we're going to take the head joint out first. And it just fits back in the case like a puzzle. And then disconnect the foot joint from the body joint. That one goes in the small hole. And then this one goes in the big hole. And then most of you will have this silver rod in your case. This is for cleaning your instrument. Now I would only recommend cleaning your instrument if you've been playing for a long time, like maybe after a 45-minute rehearsal. So you would put a cloth or a tissue through this hole and then just run it inside and out of your flute, and that'll clean off the condensation from the inside. Then you close your case and latch it, and you're all done. So thank you very much for watching today, and I'll see you soon.